About the situation to us is that the complete absence of the federal government. The federal government stopped funding the National Housing Program in '93, making Canada the only G8 country to not have a national housing strategy, despite international criticisms raised by UN housing officials. There's nothing in the budget except cuts to support social housing initiatives. It's clear that we need to ensure ongoing operation of financial support for the programs and initiatives that Libby highlighted. And then the present system we really think is unworkable because it puts municipal and provincial projects at risk. You think of all the different housing initiatives going on in the city right now, what's going to happen with them with all these cuts. So they can make announcements that they're working on things and then they just sit there for years. We saw it, we've just seen it and are really, really tired of it. So we would just really stress the need for a national housing strategy and then the sufficient funds to support that strategy. The federal housing plan with adequate funding is crucial for municipalities to deal with challenges of affordable housing in their communities. I grew up in Vancouver. My parents could own a house. We were middle-class people. We lived in East Van. I live in East Van now. I brought my kids up here. You know, my daughter lives in Surrey. She can't afford a house here. Her husband's a lawyer. I heard on the CBC this morning that Vancouver is the most, what's the word? What do they call it all the time?
Livable?
This livable city and a world-class city. And I just always ask myself, for who? You know, it's for a few people who've got a lot of money. And most of us, you know, we just try to get by. I love Vancouver. It's my home. And my daughter's like getting really depressed out in Surrey. I can't believe it. It's so sad. But the struggle that they went through trying to figure out how they could stay here was really, really sad to me. And